Greetings and salutations, dear friends. It's here, the game we've all been waiting for. The love child of Factorio, Satisfactory and Total Annihilation. Indeed, I'm talking about the Dyson Sphere Program. A game where your ultimate goal is to harness the power of the sun and seek the answer to life, the universe, and everything. If you haven't seen it in action, you can always come hang out on Twitch, where I will more than likely be playing it live on Monday and Friday from 6 PM or Wednesday from 10 PM. And with the shameless plug out of the way, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. This game to me feels like it has the scale to sate even the hungriest of logistics tycoons, and the charm to allow for the more casual and relaxed of factory builders. That said, here are some things I noticed while tinkering around in game that may be of use to you. After landing, you're instructed to recycle the space capsule. Once completed, you're given a few basic materials. Among these are some hydrogen fuel rods. You'll want to pop those into your mecha for an early power boost. Rather than waste energy scouting the landscape with your transformer, your mecha, use the map to survey the planet for ore vein clusters. Ideal spots are those with preferably one of each of the early game resources: stone, coal, iron, and copper. This will improve your early game productivity and minimize your mecha's power consumption. Unlock automated mining as soon as you can. Mining by hand is laborious. Like with all factory games, the sooner you can get your automation up and running, the better off you'll be. Use Shift to fine-tune the placement of your miners. Coverage of at least 6 nodes seems to be the sweet spot in the early game, as each node covered provides 30 ore per minute, so 2 miners covering 6 nodes each will give a total output of 360 ore per minute, which, as luck would have it, is the maximum capacity of a Mark I belt. Be sure to unlock the mecha core and drive engine level 1 in the upgrades tech tree. Trust me, flying is so much more fun than walking. An automated source of fuel for your mecha is a must. Make sure to set your miner down on a coal vein, belt the coal into storage, and refuel when necessary. You will upgrade to a more sustainable and efficient form of fuel, but this is great starting out. Press B to enter construction mode and observe the planet Meridians and the grid lines between them. Each planet has 4 prime meridians that run from the north to the south poles, and are furthest apart at the equatorial line, which, like the blue orb we all know and love, is the line that runs around the middle of the planet, dividing the north from the south. Using these meridians as a guide for your factories will help you design your base and allow you to more easily align belts, machines, and can help calm the most notorious of factory OCD, giving rise to some interesting designs. Be sure to use the statistics panel by pressing P. You'll gain access to vital information about your factory production, including power requirements, research speed, and progress towards the Dyson Sphere. Be sure to change the timing per minute from the drop-down menu. This will give you a live overview of your production and allow you to analyze any bottlenecks in your production lines. While placing belts, use the R key to alternate the angular path of a belt. It's a really simple but effective tool to assist with your factory layout. You can manually merge belt lines in order to saturate your item bus. This helps you when balancing your resource bus into your production lines. Alternatively, once you've unlocked splitters, you can use these to create merged lines, and even create an overflow setup by setting priority outputs. You can use this technique to create belt balances, ensuring each line has the appropriate amount of resource per minute. Use sorters wisely. The speed of a sorter, whether inserting into a machine or outputting onto a conveyor, has a speed that is dependent upon its distance from the source. Mark 1 sorters have a maximum distance of 3 tiles and a travel time of half a second, 0.75 and 1.5 seconds for 3, 2 and 1 tile distances respectively. Make sure to factor this in when designing your factory. Understanding the math in game can seem like a daunting task, but here are some basic numbers that will help you understand how to manage your throughput. Miners will extract 30 items per minute from each node within range. Mark 1 conveyors transport at 6 items per second. That's 360 items per minute. Smelters have a production speed multiplier of 1, so if making ingots, you can expect 60 ingots per minute. Mark 1 assembling machines have a production speed multiplier of 0.75, so if making gears, you can expect 45 gears per minute instead of the expected 60, which will come once we upgrade to Mark 2. Using these numbers as a guide, and some of the aforementioned techniques, we can calculate 2 miners covering 12 nodes merging into a single Mark 1 line can feed 6 smelters to produce 360 ingots per minute, which will allow us to feed 8 Mark 1 assemblers to produce 360 gears per minute. Once you get the hang of the numbers, everything else falls into place. Be sure to research the electromagnetic matrix. Build a matrix lab and start buffering those matrices. Then you can really start making strides by feeding another matrix lab with the matrices for automation of your research. Don't forget you can stack matrix labs, storage containers, and splitters. You can even stack belts vertically using the up and down arrow keys to help overcome obstacles. Automate everything. It might sound obvious at first, but if there's one thing I've learned, and one thing that I always forget, that is to automate at least one of everything, including buildings. You're going to need them, whether it's upgrades and research, or base expansion. Everything has its use and its place. We will be attempting to automate everything on our live playthrough on Twitch, so come and join us. This is the first in what I hope will be a long and eventful series, where we will delve ever deeper into this brand new game and see if we really can unlock the secrets to life, the universe, and everything. That's all from me for now. We definitely haven't covered everything in this video, so if you would like to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. Perhaps you have a few observations of your own. If so, pop them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And as ever, love your face.